Day 633. Got a little music going on the radio, the country station. It's a great little song. Heart Like a Truck by Lainey Wilson. If there's country fans, enjoy it. But I'm driving. I'm heading back to the Ragnar race. Long story. I didn't want to put the dog in the little dog hotel. When I saw on the schedule that I was going to be running around 12 and 6 or 12 and 5:30, I thought, I can just go run, and then right after I run, drive back, let the dog out, play with her a bit, give her some food, and then head back. And then I'll be back in time to maybe even take a nap and walk her before going to the next race. So I finished my runs. There's 3 loops. There's a 4.1, and so it's the green loop. The yellow loop is a 4.5, and the red loop was a 6.6. And I did the 6.6 first, and I felt great. Normally, a lot of people don't like it because it's long and it's got a long, slow hill or incline, if you want to say. And I just went out and just said, have fun. You got a race tomorrow, and you got 2 more runs really quick coming up. Normally you would have like a 5 or 6 hour delay, and I only had about 3 hour gap before I would have to run again. But I just said, go with the feel. If you feel great, go for it. If you feel a little sore, a little tired, then take your time. Just find that groove of you're enjoying the run, you're happy to be here. And so I went out. I think I averaged 7:19 pace for the run. Everyone was really nice. If it was one track, people would step over the side and like, oh, thank you, enjoy your run. Oh, thanks, you too. Good job, thanks, keep it up. Just no issues. It was just a great day. I think it was only 64, 67 degrees. There was a light breeze at the top of the mountain. So that was just really good. It was just such a good time. And I just couldn't stop smiling. I almost wanted to slow down to take it all in, but I wanted to get in a good run at the same time. And I had told the next person, I said, give me about 45, 50 minutes. And I think the run was 48 or 49 minutes. So I knew pretty well how well I could do on it. And then got back, sat down, got some water, and then about 20 or 30 minutes later, I'm sitting down. I think I'm snacking on some chips, and our 7th runner hadn't quite shown up yet, and they were a little bit delayed because of parking and everything. It's a long line. Just you get there, you got to get a ticket, which I have it over here. Once you get the ticket, you go in this other line, you drop off your stuff, and you have to go park at least like a mile or 2 up the road. I think mine was 1.5 miles up the road. How do I know? Because I walked it and I drove back and clocked how far away it was. But so I just took time, and they said, hey, would you just want to run right now and then do the double again? I'm like, sure, if that'll knock my runs out. And I was kind of happy about it, and I was like, I'm gonna get done, and I'm gonna go get this. Oh, they had this little gyro place, and I walked by and it smelled so good, and the pictures looked really tasty. And so my heart was just like, we're gonna get some good gyros after this race. It's been a long time since I've had a gyro, and what a way to end the run, to finish early, have a gyro, and stay there for a few hours or however long, cheer on the team. So I was about ready to run. I was getting ready to head over there, and then the other runner had showed up, and they're like, hey Dave, they're gonna go ahead and run. I'm like, oh. And I had worn even a racing singlet because it was about 3 o'clock. So the warmest part of the day, and so I was just trying to stay relaxed, and it was the easiest run, 4.1 minimal incline, decline, or elevation gain. And so I was really excited to run that one. And I said, "Is you gonna run?" I'm like, dang it. And then it just got cold. And so I put on some warmer clothes and was just chatting with everyone for about another hour or two. And then my turn came up again for the double. So because we were so pressed for time, we have the race in the morning. Gosh, I wish there was better light. And so what I did, or what they had us do, was they doubled up on this shorter runs. So in the 4.1, which is the green, and the 4.5, the yellow run, you finished one and then just went right back out in the course and did the next one.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto North Palisades Boulevard.
I don't know if you can hear that. That's the GPS telling me how to get back. I think I know how to get back. I'm just trying to be sure. I don't want to waste time, especially when I got food here. Picked up the burritos, and yeah, I think I already said that. But there's
use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto North Palisades Boulevard.
The second part of the run. Oh, it's another good song. Tequila, Little Time with You by John Party. Very good too. I'm just having a great time. I don't know if you can tell this right now. I'm so excited. I'm having so much fun. And I'm just so happy to be here. I just met 5 of these people on the team. Well, 4. This morning. So I'm great that everyone's been thankful and sharing and kind and just joking around, having fun conversation. No one's stressed out, just enjoying the time. So it all is just coming together. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you just have to be here. I just tried to explain it to my mom, and she's like, "I can just tell by your voice that you're just so excited."
Continue on North Palisades Boulevard for 4 miles.
Enjoying it. This experience is amazing right now. But back to the race. I did the 4.1, and that one was a 7:16 average. So a little bit faster. And then the next one was a 4.5. But it's very technical. So what does technical mean? When you're doing hills, technicals, a lot of kind of either loose footing, so you really have to watch your step, slow down a little bit, or it's a lot of up and down, or it's a lot of switchback. And so it's harder, or it's more difficult to keep your pace because you're constantly shifting and sliding, and you don't have a straightaway to kind of say, okay, here's where I'm going. I can let the downhill take me. It was just a lot of turns, and I think there was probably 2 or 3 of the steepest downhills of the entire run right there too. So it was just, I had to slow down a little bit, and there was 2 or 3 times I got caught behind someone, and I wasn't trying to be rude and so like, get over. I was just enjoying it and saying, okay, I'm just gonna slow down a little bit. And you choose a recovery. And then when the trail opens up, go around, or say like on your left, and just say, hey, good job, keep up the hard work. And I guess the big thing too is, everyone's 100% is different. So it shouldn't be set up as, okay, the right away for the fastest person. Just, hey, everyone's out here. We're all sharing the same course, the same race, and so everyone should have equal time out there. And I just can't. It's just such a great feeling to be out there right now. Even though it's cold, I think it might be below 50 when I get back over there, but it's just having a great time. Having a great time. So I finished, came back, was chatting with everyone, and here's the cool thing. This is really cool. So I did the first loop, I come back, I stop the watch, and I'm waiting for my watch to sync up, because I wanted to get splits on the first and second one so we could kind of judge how technical the second one is compared to the first. And I'm waiting, and someone comes up to me like, Dave, what's going on, buddy? And it's my buddy Brandon. And I knew he was going to be there, but the chances of us seeing each other in the tunnel or in the start line is crazy. I mean, you got to think, if I had shown up 2 or 3 seconds later, or 2 or 3 seconds earlier, I might not have seen him. There's a good chance, because he was just starting his. He came over and said, "Hi, how's it going? Which one are you doing?" I said, "I'm starting the yellow." He's like, "I'm starting the green." Or he's starting the red. And then we took off the separate directions. And yeah, he could have easily just gone. So the chance that he looked over and saw me is just crazy. So it's just a wild thing. It's just having an amazing time right now. There's so many great, wonderful people out there. I think this is the crazy thing too, like people paying to go run, right? So if anyone doesn't like running, that's kind of silly too, right? One, you're running, and then two, you're paying someone to let you run, which is even weirder. But then you go there and you see, I think there's 251 teams, assuming most teams have 8 runners. I mean, what's that? I'm trying to do the math in my head. 8 times 250. Oh my gosh. I mean, just somewhere in the 2,000 people, just shy of 2,000 people. So there's 2,000 other crazy people out here doing the same thing I am and enjoying it. Hopefully enjoying it. I'm sure some of them hate their lives at the top of the hill sometimes, but you finish and you just feel like $1,000,000. Like, that's what you can't explain how great you feel accomplishing something kind of out of the ordinary.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto North Fountain Hills Boulevard.
So that's the day. It's not done. It's 9:53, so I'm doing the video early because it's hard to get reception out there. So I'm hoping I can get it uploaded before the end of the night, because it's going to kill my battery. But that's the day. There's a movie that started at 9 o'clock, put on by the Ragnar event.
Turn left onto North Fountain Hills Boulevard.
And I got food for the team. So I'm hoping some of us can sit down, watch the movie, enjoy it, eat. And then I imagine after we eat, we're going to take a giant nap. I know I am. I'm already feeling a little bit tired. I think it's just the energy's up here, and it's just going to slowly come down because I'm not running. I'm done. So I got the obstacle course race to think of tomorrow. But amazing time. Amazing time. If anyone out there is thinking about doing Ragnar, do it. Sign up, find a team, find a group to run with.
Continue for 5 miles.
At your pace or a little faster, whatever it is. It's just, there's so many different body types out there. There's new runners, there's collegiate runners, there's people that are 70 years old, there's people recovering, there's people with, like, I think I saw one guy with a prosthetic leg that was running the event. And so, I mean, people on weight loss journeys, people that just found running and are probably telling themselves, I don't know if I could run 6 miles, and you get out there and they do it. And that in itself is amazing too. So, an amazing night, an amazing start to the weekend, and I'm going to be on a runner's high for weeks, simply weeks. But that's the night. Run your life with health and happiness. Run a Ragnar race. Run out another race. Challenge yourself. Find something that sounds fun and go do it. And let yourself have that experience and enjoy life. That's it. So, have a good night.